Hello, and welcome to our webinar, Your Future Together, Partner Profitability and Autonomy with Nutanix. I'm your host, Katie Bavoso from the Channel Company. For a year and a half, solution providers, vendors, and IT experts have pivoted and adapted to a constantly changing world. We're also seeing a faster and predicted adoption of digital transformation, cloud solutions, as-a-service models, and much more. Nutanix is working to stay in lockstep with the advancement of the channel and its partners. Today, we'll look to the year ahead and hear from channel leaders about what they're investing in to drive success in 2022. For those of you watching who already attended Nutanix.next and the Partner Exchange Digital Conference, you're already familiar with the exciting announcements made at those events about the new Elevate program for distributors and new additions to the Nutanix leadership team. Today, you'll learn more about the opportunities these exciting developments present, but first, let's talk about partner profitability and autonomy inside the Nutanix partner ecosystem. I'd now like to welcome Nutanix Senior Vice President of Worldwide Channels, Christian Alvarez. Hi, Christian, good to see you.
Hey, Katie, always great to see you.
So good to have you back. Like I said, let's talk about profitability. Profitability is always on partners' minds. So what is Nutanix doing to enhance profitability?
I can't agree more. And it's a great question, Katie. I think it's also safe to say profitability is on everyone's mind. It's a hot topic, and it's one that I can talk about for hours. At Nutanix, we're always looking for new ways to enhance partner profitability. Recently, we announced some enhancements to our partner program, Elevate, that will further increase profitability for our partners in the most simplest and predictable way possible with, like, as an example, autopay. And here are some other examples of things that we've recently rolled out. One, we extended our new customer acquisition rebate timeframe for subsequent orders, also known as expand, to 270 days. That's almost 9 months that the partner gets to enjoy those incentives for expanding within that new customer. We also are providing additional rebates for top partners on our emerging products, so partners have even more opportunities to make additional incentives. Log into our partner portal, and there's so much more information there that our partners can read up on our incentive programs. And we recently launched our exciting new distribution Elevate program, and this will certainly allow our distribution partners to reinvest back into the channel to drive further growth as well as mindshare. We also launched our service provider Elevate program a couple of months ago, and we're really thrilled with the traction. And lastly, services, services, services. It's all about services, Katie, and you know that, and our audience know that. Many people have incredible profit potential, and it's really just, the possibilities are endless. And when I say services, I don't mean the traditional services of rack and stack or the technology integration of the services. There's so many other services that our partners can deliver, like DevOps, using low code, no code as an example. So it's all about services that's going to help drive even more profitability.
Christian, it certainly sounds like there's so much happening over on the profitability side of Nutanix, but let's also talk about autonomy. It's very much valuable inside the channel today. So why is autonomy an important part of Nutanix's partner strategy?
Look, we're at war with complexity, and we're obsessed with simplicity. I truly believe that complexity hinders innovation as well as growth. For the most part, autonomy should be in every aspect on how partners market, quote, sell, and consume our intellectual property and marketing collaterals. We recognized in the past that Nutanix wasn't the easiest company to do business with, and we've been relentlessly focusing on fixing that. We've gotten a lot of good feedback from our partners, and I'm really pleased with the progress we've made. But make no mistake, we still have a lot more work to do. And with autonomous selling for our partners, this will truly be the way that we at Nutanix will reach our next level of growth and help our partners with deal velocity as well as profitability.
Christian, thank you so much for spending some time with us in the beginning of our webinar. And we'll, of course, hear from you a little later on. But first, we're going to welcome a panel of speakers for our next segment, The Future of Elevate. Joining me now are some key figures and familiar faces from the Nutanix team. We have Mirko Horst, Senior Director of Worldwide Go-to-Market Partner Programs and Strategy, Scott Gorey, Senior Director of Worldwide Distribution, and Betsy Cook, Senior Manager of Global Business Development Funds Program Management. Welcome to all of you. Mirko, you're going to start us off in this segment. What are some key focus areas that you're driving to enable partners in the coming year?
Hi, Katie. Yes, so everything for the coming year is centered around preparing our partners for the subscription area. If you look at our Nutanix partner theme, it's all about your future together. So it's focusing on enable partners to perform faster, profit sustainable, and compete uniquely. That's the three things we are focusing under that umbrella. So let me give you a little bit more color on each element. So if you think about perform faster, we're working on a number of initiatives or work stream to enhance partner autonomy. Just to give you a few examples, we are working on faster deal registration with enhanced automation. We're working on simplified pricing, enabled by a streamlined portfolio packaging, and as well with the enhancing our digital demand gen for our partners to our expand demand center. The second element is profit sustainable. And I think this is an area that requires a lot of change management. So the future is all about customer lifecycle value, right? A continuous journey from land, adapt, expand, and renewals. And the consumption model has changed from like an upfront investment model to a usage-based consumption model. So it starts now with the customer pilots, and then based on usage and adoption, it evolves to expansion and renewal. So this is a big change. Getting the partner ready, again, is a key focus area for us in the coming years, but also enable our partners to compete uniquely. So our entire go-to-market is now aligned in three primary solution plays. So the journey to cloud, then we have databases, and the last one is end-user computing. And our partner ecosystem is what really makes the solution come to life for our customers. With their complementary technologies to ours, with their service offering, and then their unique skills. So I think, as you can hear, again, it's everything around preparing our partners for the subscription era.
Thank you so much. Scott, we're going to move on to you for this next question. As I mentioned earlier in the program, Nutanix announced the Elevate program for distributors a few weeks back at Partner Exchange. You seem very excited about that. What are the key elements of this program, and what should the reseller partners be expecting from distributors backed by the program?
No, Katie, thanks for having me today. Great to see you again. So Disty Elevate, I'm very excited, and you could see it. We launched it about a month ago. The industry in distribution has been on a transformation, a journey to providing new value. And Nutanix, we want to meet our distributors at that innovation. So with the launch of the Elevate program, we've seen reseller programs where the resellers have been tiered, and we've seen that for decades, but no vendor tiers their distributors to allow them to showcase their capabilities in the market. So we have our authorized, which is the basic level, our professional, and then our champions. And to be champion, the distributor has to maintain the right certifications and capabilities around sales, pre-sales, engineering, and really the talent to complement the programmatic levers required. So I need them digitally connected to us using API and EDI. I need them having a certain run rate of business and really showing that they can provide velocity and value to their partners. So we have a tiered program for our distributors for the first time. And now resellers, the value that they get is they can see in the market which distributors are truly the value-added distributors, because that's always the phrase that we hear is, hey, we're a value-added distributor. And now with this Elevate, they can prove it and say, hey, you know what? I'm a champion distributor. I can provide you engineering back office support. I can provide demand generation and bring partners value in opportunities and bookings and growth. And so that's really the program in Distribution Elevate, and I couldn't be happier to launch it. And thanks for having me, Katie.
Scott, thank you so much. Betsy, we're going to move on to you now. You are the newest member of the Nutanix partner leadership team, but you come armed with experience. After many years in the industry supporting partners, you recently joined Nutanix to develop a program office for partner development funds. Why is this important to you, and what do you hope to accomplish?
Hi, Katie. Thanks for having me. I'm super excited to be here and to be at Nutanix. So MDF is nothing new, and it's been done the same way for a long time. So at Nutanix, we wanted to improve the partner experience with greater integration into other tools and greater automation. The first step to this was simply driving more clear, consistent execution between ourselves and our partners. And that's why we developed our refreshed BDF program for FY22. It is supported by a new team of specialists supporting each region and a new BDF tool within the partner portal. Over time, this experience will get further integrated into partners reporting dashboards and business planning, campaign ROI, and the campaign shopping experience. At Nutanix, we want to make BDF invisible for our partners in terms of the mechanics, i.e., it just works. Just like Nutanix is looking to make hybrid cloud computing invisible for our customers.
Thank you all for joining me today and sharing your insights and goals with Nutanix partners. Next, in segment 2, Solutions Insights, I'm joined by Monica Kumar, Senior Vice President of Marketing and Cloud Go-to-Market at Nutanix. Monica, welcome.
Thank you, Katie. I'm so happy to be here.
Oh, we're so happy to have you, and thank you for taking the time. First question for you today, Monica, is the market momentum toward hybrid multi-cloud solutions looks to be accelerating. Can you share some of the recent announcements at .next that further encourage the opportunity for partners to drive these solutions with Nutanix?
Absolutely. And as you know, Katie, Nutanix was founded on this vision of making infrastructure complexity invisible and helping data center modernization. Now, our customers obviously, have loved us for the last decade or so. We have 90 plus, net promoter score to show for that. It's an average over 7 years in a row running. So now we are taking the same technology and building on top of it and really starting our journey to helping our customers making cloud complexity invisible. So all of our announcement at .next were really around hybrid multi-cloud solutions and how we are helping our customers get rid of cloud complexity. In fact, we really focused on talking about our cloud platform, which is a simple, open, hybrid and multi-cloud software platform with rich data services to help customers build, run, and manage any applications on that. And specifically, we made 4 key announcements. The first one was around our flagship HCI component of our cloud platform, which is a hybrid cloud infrastructure. We announced the next version of AOS 6 with built-in virtual networking, enhanced disaster recovery, enhanced security features, and really providing a whole platform to build and run any application anywhere. The second announcement was focused on data services, about helping customers deploy structured, unstructured data attached to the platform and the application, and also improve performance of database workloads, big data workloads. And then the other 2 announcements were around partnerships. Obviously, it takes a village, and ecosystem is extremely important. So we did announce solutions with Azure and with Citrix and Red Hat as well.
Monica, that all sounds amazing. What are some other key solutions that Nutanix shared at .next that will help partners drive better customer outcomes?
Absolutely. So the way I look at our portfolio is that's our ingredients in our pantry to go cook amazing meals. And the meals are the solutions that you're talking about. So database solutions, end user computing, analytics, cloud native, hybrid cloud, building private clouds, edge computing solutions. So for example, our announcement with Citrix was around the future of work and how do you, help customers deploy end user computing solutions. Our announcement with Azure was around hybrid cloud. We are now in preview with Nutanix clusters on Azure, so our customers can build seamless bridge between their on-premises environment and Azure and migrate any application and workload and data, or build a disaster recovery to the cloud, or burst for capacity, or modernize their applications by using Azure cloud services. So those are some really, I think, very important examples of solutions that we are bringing to market and continuing to enhance with our partnerships as well, which should be relevant to all of our channel partners and partners in our ecosystem as well.
Monica, customers require an ecosystem of technologies to build end-to-end solutions within their IT environments. Can you talk about the importance of strategic alliances in helping partners build more complete solutions?
Absolutely. As I said earlier, I mean, for Nutanix, because we now have a cloud platform, a hybrid multi-cloud platform, obviously ecosystem becomes even more important. A platform is always about creating integrations with other parts of the ecosystem. So let's look at hyperscaler partners, for example. We currently offer our solutions on AWS already with Azure VN Preview. We have a software service, for example, in the desktop services area that runs on Google Cloud with our Frame solution. So absolutely, hyperscalers are very important to us. Our OEM partners, HPE, Lenovo, Fujitsu, to name a few, Dell, are also super important because they are part of the hybrid cloud ecosystem. There's an on-prem component, there's a cloud component. In addition, partners like HP and Lenovo also offer managed cloud services with GreenLake and TrueScale. And those are super important to us. And then as you go up the stack, there are ISV partners. We talked about Red Hat. We just recently talked about Red Hat and Citrix. There are other partners like Palo Alto Networks. In fact, security is one area that we are very, very focused on. It's built into a platform, but also our customers can extend their security profiles for end-to-end security of their environment by working with Palo Alto Networks for network security, Splunk, Qualys, and on and on. So I guess the net is the partnership is very important. I'll say last but not least, our channel partners, our service provider partners, our GSI partners are equally, if not more important, because they are now taking our platform, combining it with other partner solutions and creating as a service solutions for customers. So for example, Wipro has a solution called Virtua Desk with Nutanix and server solution, as well as with Citrix, that they offer as a complete managed service. Similarly, we have HCL, who is working with us on a database as a service solution called ScaleDB. We have a variety of service provider partners across the globe that provide Nutanix solutions to their customers as managed services. So I can go on and on about the importance of partnerships to us. For us, it's about expanding routes to market, but more importantly, giving our customers access to our solutions any which way they want to consume it, whether it's in large hyperscaler environments, their own data centers, or smaller regional cloud provider environments.
Monica, thank you so much for joining me today and sharing your expertise. That was all incredible to hear about. Good luck as we wrap up 2021 and head into the new year.
Thank you so much, Katie, for having me. And I'm really glad to be able to share all this information.
Now let's move on to our third segment with our special guest from an industry leader whose recent partnership announcement with Nutanix has created big waves in the industry. It's Red Hat. I'd like to welcome Terry Hall, Vice President of Global Partners and Alliances at Red Hat, to the webinar. Terry, thanks so much for joining me today.
Thanks, Katie. I'm happy to be here.
It's so good to have you here. Let's jump right into some questions. On July 29th, Red Hat and Nutanix announced a formal partnership. This strategic alliance came together as the result of widespread demand from customers of Red Hat and Nutanix. Can you elaborate further by sharing some customers' perspectives and the challenges that they're looking to solve?
Yeah, absolutely. Look, this move to hybrid cloud is really accelerating, and customers want choice across infrastructure layers, Kubernetes distributions, and services. We've also seen growing customer demand for expanded choice in the technology ecosystem surrounding RHEL, Red Hat Enterprise Linux, which includes support for RHEL on AHV. Customers want to run RHEL and Red Hat OpenShift in certified environments, but they also want a greater selection of options for these environments. So the partnership and the certification of Nutanix AHV for RHEL and OpenShift makes that possible, and we're really excited for the opportunities that this poses for our customers.
Terry, how does this strategic partnership benefit Red Hat customers running RHEL and OpenShift, and what joint solutions are in store for customers?
So OpenShift is now the preferred solution for Nutanix Enterprise K8 deployments. These solutions are now certified and jointly supported and can also run on Nutanix's comprehensive hyperconverged infrastructure foundation. And similarly, Nutanix Cloud Platform is now a preferred HCI solution for OpenShift and for Red Hat Enterprise Linux. So this provides customers both a best-in-class enterprise stack for running virtualized applications on RHEL and containerized cloud-native workloads on OpenShift.
Tell me about the importance of OpenShift with the strategic agreement with Nutanix. How do you believe partners can best take advantage of OpenShift and containers in general in a hybrid multi-cloud environment to drive better outcomes for their customers today?
Open Hybrid Cloud is Red Hat's recommended strategy for architecting, developing, and operating a hybrid mix of applications. Customers are aggressively moving to hybrid cloud strategies, which include both virtual and containerized workloads, and they want to make the move in a way that's open, flexible, and integrated with fully certified solutions. Red Hat strives to be fully available and supported on market-leading platforms for any virtual machine and containerized workload. So Nutanix became a natural choice as that customer feedback and demand kept flowing in. OpenShift is the industry's leading enterprise Kubernetes platform, and it's widely adopted by the developer community, as well as a vast ecosystem that spans from the largest hyperscalers to industry-specific ISVs. It's a key component in enabling open hybrid cloud for all of our customers. So now customers can use the built-in data services from Nutanix in production with full enterprise level support from both Red Hat and Nutanix. I really encourage our partners to visit our respective partner portals or reach out to your partner account manager to get enabled for and start to use Red Hat and Nutanix solutions. Together, Red Hat and Nutanix provide a full stack, more open, more flexible alternative for your customers.
Thanks, Terry. And beyond product level certifications, how else will the Red Hat and Nutanix partnership benefit customers?
Our customers will now get a unified expert technical support experience that's fully coordinated across our respective support organizations. And over time, we intend to enhance the way we integrate. As we work together on future roadmaps, we'll continue to enhance the experience for our joint customers. So there's a lot more to come in terms of joint marketing and sales training from both Red Hat and Nutanix. Both companies are currently poised to meet in the market and collaborate on customer engagement. So stay tuned for more.
More sounds very exciting. Terry, thank you so much. We look forward to seeing more from Red Hat and Nutanix in the near future. Now it's time to bring back Christian for some parting thoughts to close today's webinar. And Christian, we've heard from several key players of Nutanix and learned about a lot of the company's approach to 2022. But what advice or call to action would you give your Nutanix partners before we go?
Wow, what a great session, I have to say, Katie. Powerful message from all of the speakers, and a special thank you to you, Katie, for hosting today's town hall. Look, I would close with a few important call to actions. There's no better time to partner with Nutanix than now. So for those of you that are partners, thank you for the business. If you're thinking about becoming a partner, like I said, there is no better time. The market is hot. We have a great, profitable partner program that you can certainly leverage, and the opportunity is huge. I've said it before, and I'll say it again. We don't take deals direct. We're better together with our partners. The time is now to seize the opportunity to do even greater things together. We have expanded our partner ecosystem and joined forces with some of the best companies in the industry, like Red Hat, Citrix, HPE with GreenLake, and Lenovo with TrueScale. These are just some incredible companies that are going to help enhance your offerings and help you achieve the right business outcomes for your customers of today and tomorrow. As they're going through their own cloud transformation journey into this new world of hybrid multi-cloud. Lastly, all of the sessions from Partner Exchange and .next are now available on demand. So if you missed any of them, or you want to watch them one more time or share them with one of your colleagues, make sure to head over to nutanix.com/next and watch on demand. Thank you so much, Katie.
Christian, thank you so much. Very wise words and a great call to action. And I'd like to thank all of our speakers for sharing their time and expertise with us today. But most importantly, thank you for joining us. We hope we've given you some tools to approach this next year with confidence as a Nutanix partner. If you'd like to learn more, of course, visit Nutanix.com/partners. I'm Katie Bavoso. Thank you for watching.